Yes, respected friends, welcome. Salutations, gratitudes, congratulations, wishes, and prayers. As every day, the seven things today also common sense thought, Sankalpa, Sahanavavatu, Vedic chanting, Geetha, Upanishad, Ramayana. 10 minutes, little here and there. Very quickly we go through today. First one is the common sense thought. In today's common sense thought, the topic discussed is introspection. Introspection. Inspection, we do the outer inspection of the things. Internally, we have to do introspection of ours every day, definitely. Within a day also, as many times as possible, as frequently as possible. In that introspection, whatever we understand about where do we stand, it is not to feel regretted or guilty about it, but it is to know where do we stand. Because if you don't do that introspection, then what we are doing, we will not even become aware, keep on doing something which is fruitless, meaningless. So every day introspection. Where do I stand? Like if I am a spiritual person, within me I do introspection to talk. Where do I stand as a spiritual person in my sadhana? No doubt about it. Same way you also, all the time introspection, where do we stand in our own life, in our reaching the goal, etc. कहाँ हम स्थित हैं? We cannot be blind because we are unfortunately not animals or the birds. You are human beings, unfortunately. Therefore, we are supposed to be using our intellect and not leaving it for granted. We have to become aware only. So every day that the antarmathana, antaschintana, antarvikshanam, introspection it is called as. Always required. Okay. In that introspection, two main things. What is theoretically where do I stand? In my understandings, in my convictions. Regarding the goal, regarding the means, regarding the preparation or qualification. Theoretically, where do I stand? Like in my case, if you see the spiritual sadhana, in my introspection, theoretically I ask myself how much I am convinced about only Paramatma as the goal. Have I understood his nature? Have I understood that him obtaining him only the liberation? Am I fully convinced about it? Theoretically, about the goal conviction introspection. Then am I clear about in my theoretical understanding regarding all the means to be followed, the sadhanas? Then am I aware that what are the qualifications that I have to walk the means to reach to the goal? Introspection. In yourself also. Are you sure that you are clear about what is your goal? Professional, social goal. Introspect karo. Because only from the decisiveness of the goal chosen that all the abilities, energies are invoked from within. All the opportunities and helps are received from outside. Then we walk, we evolve. That opportunity is there to us as human beings, not for other beings, mainly to us. मनुष्यों के लिए है ये. So think, डॉक्टर लॉयर जो भी है गोल, प्रोफेशनल बिजनेसमैन चार्ट अकाउंटेंट पॉलिटिशियन आर्टिस्ट म्यूजिशियन, none of them are bad or wrong. A sports person, सिद्धांत ज्ञान लक्ष्य के बारे में, फिर सिद्धांत ज्ञान ज्ञान मार्ग के बारे में. Introspect and see where do you stand. Introspect and see where do you stand in your preparations, isn't it? To be able to walk on that path to reach to your destinations and goals. सोचो थोड़ा दिमाग लगाओ बिना सोचे नहीं बताओ पेन पेपर ले लो बैठो अंतर मथन करो many times what happens when you see we find ourselves to be at almost not even zero level we are at minus level then let us feel ashamed also कितना टाइम हो गया शुरू ही नहीं किया same time not so much that we enter into regrets and feelings and also should not be justified in being careless. We have to strike balance between all of them. Non-introspecting person anyway gets flown and floated in the events and imaginations just like a ship without the rudder how it is carried over in the floods or the rivers tossed up and down finally drowned only. A person without interest जीता है वो एक दिन मरेगा like any animal living surviving begetting children getting food dying one day वो तो animalistic life है ना but as a human as we have intellect we can aim at higher and higher try for that higher and higher reach to that higher and higher if this is understood then introspection सिद्धांत के बारे में about our लक्ष्य मार्ग तैयारी got it now again introspect about the practice also because Siddhanta won't help theoretical knowledge. What helps is only practice in realizing the goals, realizing the dreams to everyone. Nobody is exception. For an आध्यात्मिक साधक also, अब सिद्धांत सब समझ लिया तो बात थोड़ी बनती है. He'll be more worse than samsari because samsari is at least enjoying the samsara. अब दिस पे वो भी नहीं किया छोड़ दिया अब इसको नहीं पकड़े तो विल बी ना घर का ना घाट का धोबी का कुत्ता विल बी इन द मिडिल ऑफ है कि नहीं साधना तो करना ही पड़ता है प्रैक्टिकल ओके इन द अगेन प्रैक्टिकल देर आर टू थिंग्स one is outer second is inner okay one is outer practice and inner practice we technically call as sadhana after the siddhanta is thoroughly known then sadhana where do we stand of doing our sadhana introspection करो ये भी जीरो के लेवल पे होता है जन्म अब शुरू करो फिर देन इफ यू अंडरस्टूड इट in case of us spiritual seekers first the in practical sadhana first the outer ones we do then we come to inner ones for you the worldly people the inner one is first then the outer one almost they are similar but our theme is lord your theme is the worldliness worldly goal that's the only difference so your inner practice है ना inner practice of how we have developed that love for that goal how we have developed your clear knowledge about that goal before you actually go either for your writing the exam or going for writing your attending your interview or your own you got the job every day you have to perform so yours is the internal thing first practically so if you're a doctor so internally you have to prepare if you're a surgeon so tomorrow morning 5:30 to 7 if you're ophthalmologist these 8 eye operations you have to do retina and all of that or if you're any neurosurgeon or anyone early morning they do the surgery so he'll have to prepare inside himself these are the four surgeries each one takes 20-30 minutes it's all inner theory inner preparation patient 1 patient 2 patient 3 this one practically you'll have to make all the things siddham within himself sadhana then the outer practical thing when he's actually on the operation table every aspect right from one is the anesthesia given to the patient has is all parameters checked is the operation worthy today Everything is done now. That the people of his attendants, family members are told. He also is given assurance. He is made operation worthy, anesthesia given. These are all not theory, practical. Then exactly whatever surgery done, आई का कहो, हार्ट का लंग, कुछ भी आजकल कुछ साल के बाद तो एवरीथिंग इज रिप्लेस्ड. कोई गधे का आदमी का कुछ भी रख के बंदे को जिलाएंगे और जी के वो सबको रुलाएगा वो. कुछ करना तो है नहीं जी कर. एनीवे, माय क्वेश्चन इज ऑलवेज नॉट अबाउट हाउ लॉन्ग आई लिव, ना व्हाट एम आई डूइंग विद दिस. सब्सटेंशियल कर रहे हैं या ओनली एनिमल और भोगी. isn't it? I to ask like that only, not the quantity of life lived, quality of the life lived. What we have done, what for we have lived. So every step of that, then taking the scalpel and cutting, and whatever the part to be operated properly, consciously done. हो bypass किया हो, stent किया हो, angiogram किया हो, heart related है तो eye related, I told you, any of them. Then after that is on the post-operative surgery, and after that the stitches and all, allowing for some more anesthesia and checking parameters. ये सब प्रैक्टिकल होते हैं एक डॉक्टर के लिए. तुम लोगों के लिए अपने अपने लक्ष्य में इनर प्रिपरेशन, आउटर प्रैक्टिस कितना हुआ. इनर प्रिपरेशन मीन्स practically inner thing, practically the outer thing. After knowing the Siddhanta, introspection, then you have to improve upon, do better every time. That's how an individual consciously, with all the given resources, putting his own efforts, does best and ensures his evolution. Beautiful, no? तो हमारे लिए बाहर के होते हैं spiritual. First we do the 4 outer practical things. Then the 5th internal. In our case, outer means where we have to involve with our upadhis, involve with the things, beings, the Lord, all of them. So we call them in short as the dharma vyavahara. So that all our runa, the debts are cleared with the people, obligations are cleared, we can have sigh of relief, yaar jo karna tha kar diya. Then we go for little of the seva and punya karma related to the world. Then we as spiritual speakers have to do the upasana karma. ये करते रहना है हर दिन, because we need the Lord's protection, Lord's blessings, Lord's power, without whom the whole universe में even चींटी भी आगे नहीं चलती. We recognize His presence, so we need His blessings, protecting hand, all of that power. तो उपासना हमको बाहर करना पड़ता है. Then also some of the sadhana of prakriti niyantrana means antakarana niyantrana means chitta niyantrana. We call it as yoga marga. तो धर्म योग, कर्म योग, भक्ति योग, then ashtanga yoga we have to do outside to a great extent for many lives. These are all our outer practical things. Then the internal practical thing of jnana marga, where every day the tattva viveka, atmana atma viveka, the dhyanam, meditation on the self, these have to be done. So where do I stand is an introspection regarding the theory, regarding practice. In the practice, the outer practice and inner practice for me. For you, the inner and outer. And see the scope of improvement and keep on improving only. When you love your goal, definitely we'll want to improve. With that love, you know how to improve also. Love is a beautiful thing. Love comes when you know the glory of that particular profession. For me, the love comes when I know the Atma Anubhuti is so great. If I am fully convinced about it, I will love it. When I love it, along with introspection and ensuring what I do, what is happening, what I am doing so far, I will improve upon also it effortlessly, joyfully. This is how an individual have to involve in life. And this all calls for your effort. And what else to do other than putting effort? Do it willingly, do it joyfully. Instead of that, always doing non positive things and feeling regretted and guilty inside. Oh, that's not a good life at all. And worse than that is what? Wasting all resources. Or भी उससे worst है doing in such way that not only anyway I am destroyed, but I am destroying en route the Prakriti also, the other living beings also. What a funniest thing. It's like in team you are selected, you are also duck out and you drop to 2 3 catches, and because of you the team has lost the match. What a funny thing it is. फिसल गया ये थोड़ा दूर जाके तुम धीमे हो गए. Others ran and they got the medal, you have got nothing. What a useless thing it is, isn't it? पूरा टीम ही हार गया, देश ही हार गया. Many people live life like that. Because of them, the Prakriti is disturbed, other beings are disturbed, the higher beings also are disturbed, the Lord also is disappointed. You and I cannot. Somehow, from many lives of whatever the good things we did, we are exposed to the Shastras. We are exposed to the higher knowledge in our intellect. We have to mean it, that opportunity, we have to encash it. We have to do introspection. What's happening with me, we should know. What should happen, we should know. How to accomplish that, we know. Theory, then practically also keep doing. Ultimately, what works is work only. What practically we do, that alone gives a result. In that mood, we have to be always. The theory intensified, practical knowledge is gained, practice also done, practice also is done. In that way, bit by bit, we have to become habitually knower, habitually the doer, habitually achiever. जानना है, करना है और पाना है. जानना है, करना पाना है. बस habitually. न जानते हैं, न करते, न पाते और रोते हैं. Then begging others, depending on others. This is not a human way of life. Isn't it? Even animals also, they themselves hunt their food to get their own food and eat. Except when they are very small, the mothers feed them. थोड़ा बड़े होने के बाद खुद ही जानते हैं कहाँ है खाना, खुद ही मेहनत करके वो लोग पाते हैं. इन आवर लाइफ ऑल्सो जानना करना पाना हैबिट होना चाहिए. इंट्रोस्पेक्ट. ओके, इतना काफी है. दिस टॉपिक कैन बी डेवलप्ड by giving so many subheadings to it, dividing it in so many parts, and 5 days I can talk. लेकिन मेन चीज बताया, पकड़ लो उसको. ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपा अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृति पुराण इतिहास संतवाङ्मय उक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां पूर्ण आयुरारोग्यैश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूलता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापने निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रूणां शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृतेः अस्मात् क्षणात् एव समग्र शाश्वत रूपेण संप्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्ष धर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थम तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भक्ति, भगवद भक्ति, देवता भक्ति, गुरु भक्ति, शास्त्र भक्ति, सत्संग भक्ति, साधना भक्ति, सेवा भक्ति, देशभक्ति, धर्मभक्ति, सनातन धर्म भक्ति आदीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये शांति मंत्रोच्चारणं वेदपारायणं श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता सप्तदशोध्याय अध्ययनं तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद प्रथमा शिक्षावल्यंतर्गत शिष्यं प्रति गुरु उपदेश प्रसंगम तदनंतरम हनुमान लंका यात्रा द्वारा हनुमान सुंदरकांड रामचरितमानस आधारेण विजयरहस्यानां ज्ञानं वयं सर्वे मोक्षार्थं सनातन धर्म भारतवर्ष विश्व कल्याणार्थं करिष्यामहे. संकल्प इज डन. नौ सहना भवतु. ओम 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 सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Done. Now Vedic chanting. How many we have done? 38. No, from 39 we have to do. थोड़ा ही करेंगे हम 3 या 4. ओम अथ श्री वेद पठनम ऋग्वेदः प्रथम मंडलम एकोनचत्वारिंशत्तम मंत्रात् आरभ्य. नारायण हरि नारायण नारायण हरि नारायण. 38, 39. How big it is? I don't know. Hari Rama. Yes. लिटिल मिनट, थोड़ा सा लोड हो रहा है. Very sorry. ओम नमो नारायणाय. ओम नमो नारायणाय. ओम अथ एकोनचत्वारिंशत् अनुवाकात् आरभ्य. ओम प्रयद्धित्ता परावत शोचिर्नमानमस्यथ कस्य कृत्वा मरुतः कस्य वर्चसाकं यातकं ह धूतयः स्थिरावः सन्त्वायुधा पराणुदे वीळु उत प्रतिष्कभे युष्माकमस्तु तविषि पनीयसि मामर्त्यस्य मायिनः पराहयत्स्थिं रं हत नरो वर्धयथा गुरु व्याथन वनिनः पृथिव्या व्यासाः पर्वतानां नैव शत्रुर्विविधे अधिद्यवि न भूम्यां मृषादसः युष्माकमस्तु तविशीतनायुजा रुद्रासोनु चिदादृशे प्रवेपयन्ति पर्वतान् विविञ्चन्ति वनस्पतीन् प्रो आरतमरुतो दुर्मदा इव देवासः सर्वयाभिषा उपोरथेषु पृषतीरयुग्ध्वं पृष्ठिर्वहति रोहितः आवोयामाय पृथिवी चिदश्रो दवीभयन्तमानुषाः आवो मक्षूतनायकं रुद्रा अवो वृणीमहे गन्तानोनं नो वसा यथा पूरेत्था कण्वाय बिभ्युषे युष्मेषितो मरुतो मर्त्येषित आयो न अभ्व ईशते पितं युयोत शवसा व्योजसा वियुष्माकाभिरूतिभिः असामिः प्रयज्यवः कण्वं दद प्रचेतसः असामिभिर्मरुत आन ऊतिभिर्गन्ता वृष्टिन्न विद्युदः असाम्योजो बिभृता सुदानवोऽसामि दूतयः शवः ऋषिद्विषे मरुत परिमन्यव इषुं न सृजतद्विषं 40th उत्तिष्ठ ब्रह्मणस्पते देवयन्तस्त्वे महे उपप्रयन्तु मरुतः सुदानव इन्द्र प्राशोर्भवा सदा सचा त्वामिद्धि साहसस्पुत्रमर्त्य उपब्रूते धने हिते सुवीर्यं मरुताश्वश्व्यं दधीतयो व आचके प्रैतु ब्रह्मणस्पति प्रदेव्येतु सोनृता अच्छा वीरं नर्यं पंक्तिरादसं देवा यज्ञं नयन्तु नः यो वागते ददाति सूनरं वसुसधत्ते अक्षितिश्रवः तस्मा इडां सुवीरामा यजामहे सुप्रतूर्तिमनेहसं प्रनूनं ब्रह्मणस्पतिर्मन्त्रं वदत्युक्त्यं यस्मिन्निन्द्रो वरुणो मित्रो अर्यमा देवा ओकांसि चक्रिरे तमिद्वोचे मा विदतेषु शम्भुवं मन्त्रं देवा अनेहसम् इमां च वाचं प्रतिहर्यथा नरो विश्वे द्वामावो अश्नवत् को देवयन्तमश्नवज्जनं को वृक्तबर्हिषौ प्रप्रदाश्वान् प्रस्त्याविरस्तितान् तर्वावत्क्षयं दधे उपक्षत्रं पृञ्चीत हन्ति राजभिर्भये चित्सुकिक्षितिं दधे नास्य वर्तानतरुता महाधने नार्भे अस्ति वज्रिणः 41 यं रक्षन्ति प्रचेतसो वरुणो मित्रो अर्यमा नूचित् सदभ्यते जनः यं बाहुतेव पिप्रतिपान्तिमर्त्यं ऋषः अरिष्टः सर्व एधते विदुर्गा विद्विषः पुरोघ्नन्ति राजान एषान्नयन्ति दुरितातिरः सुगः पन्था अन्रुक्षर आदित्यासरुतन्यते नात्रावखादो अस्ति वः यं यज्ञं नयथा नर आदित्या रुजाना प्रवः स धीतयेन शदो सरत्नं मर्त्यो वसु विश्वं तोकमुत त्मना अच्छा गच्छत्यस्तृतः कथाराधामसखाय स्तोमं मित्रस्यार्यं नः महिप्सरो वरुणस्य मा वो घ्नन्तं मा शवन्तं प्रतिवोचे देवयन्तं सुम्नैरिद्व आविवासे चतुर्दश्चिद्दत्त चिद्ददमानाद्बिभीयादानि धातोः न दुरुक्ताय स्पृहयेत् सम्पूषन्नध्वनस्तिरव्यं हो विमुचो न बाद सक्ष्वादेव प्रणस्फुरः यो नः पूषन्नघो वृको दुष्येव आदिदेशते आपः अपस्मतं पतो जहि अपत्यं परिवन्थिनं मुषिवाणं हुरश्चितं दूरमधिस्तुतेरज त्वं तस्य द्वयाविनो गवशं सस्य कस्यचिदो पदावितिष्ठतपुषिम् आदत्ते दस्रवन्तु मः पूषन्नवो वृणीमहे येन पितॄन् चोदयः अधानो विश्वसौभगहिरण्यवाशीमत्तम धनानि सुषणाकृधि अधिनः षष्ठतो नयसुगानः सुपथा कृणो पूषन्निह क्रतुं विदः अभिसूयवसन्नयन नवज्वारो अध्वने पूषन्निह क्रतुं विदः शक्तिपूर्तिप्रयंसि च शिशीः प्रास्युदरौ पूषन्निह क्रतुं विदः न भूषणं मेतामसि सूक्तैरभिगृणीमसे वसूनि धस्ममीमहे ओम शांति शांति शांति. Thank you for your patient listening. Friends, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 17th chapter, Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yoga. Our vasanas, our chitta, our shraddha, our vyaktitva, our performance and our results. They depend on three gunas of the Prakriti, Sattvic, Rasic, Tamasic. Left to itself for whatever known and unknown reasons, we are pulled down to Tamo Rajo level only. So without living to itself, we have to lift ourselves by taking initiative to practice and make a habit of doing everything sattvic. That at one side protects us, stops us from doing bad because in Rajo Tamo, doing bad, doing adharma, doing papa jada hota hai. Second is in that sattvic doings, because they are the good doings, they give immediate results of inner comfort, solace, outer result of people appreciation, further results of higher evolution. And this sattvic way of doing suddenly does one day a miraculous thing called as making us qualified for the higher spiritual sadhanas. Otherwise, in Rajasic, Tamasic way of doing, for millions of lives, we are deluded only. In the delusion of world as real, I am individual, only enjoy the world, this type of delusion. Like you see the all the people in the whole world, इंडिया फैमिली मैं बोल रहा हूँ समझ रहे ना इस बात को गलत मत समझना मुझको डांटना मत so what a wonderful husband lot of money is earning wife excellent fully takes care of him what a cute children they are also doing well educated and all parents of both sides is very cordial jovial loving excellent friend circle relatives good name fame in the society people they are enjoying it. But mind you, this itself also is deluding. Because you are caught up only in that as if that is ultimate. That's how the people work hard, earn, live a happy life, become matured, live very happy life with wife, husband, children. प्रॉब्लम क्या है उसी को अल्टीमेट मानते हैं अब देखो भैया इसने मैंने कहा डरोगे बात सुनकर भाई बिकॉज दैट्स अ वेरी गुड पोजिशन कंपेयर टू an uneducated wife or husband, non working, very less money, living in poverty, always quarreling with each other, nobody to help cooperate. That animalistic life, say it is better, but it is not the ultimate. I'm just giving an example how even good things also delude us. Why I'm saying all this? Because when in sattvic way we do the things in its maturity, they give us a special intuitive thinking power in which we understand ये सब तो ठीक है लेकिन तो अल्टीमेट नहीं है क्योंकि फाइनली तो रहता नहीं ना दैट्स व्हाट आई सेड इट्स अ बैड एग्जांपल व्हाट इज फाइनली नहीं रहता हाउ मच एवर गुड वन डे द डॉटर हैज टू बी मैरिड एंड सेंट और द सन हैज टू गो टू द अदर कंट्री or the wife or husband become deceased वो तो होगा ही ना and that time what will protect us all your earlier earned money name fame all were good only कुछ नहीं हेल्प करेगा आपको एक ही चीज हेल्प करता है your spiritual knowledge that you are not the body that you are the self inside but this knowledge they never tried throughout life therefore those fears those bereavements those dukkhas they go through it they can't avoid but the one who knows spirituality he knows it. It's only a journey. We met in for some time. We know we have to part. Each has his own ultimate goal. There only we all meet once for all ways to stay together. Otherwise, meeting, departing is natural. ये सब पता होता है ज्ञानी को. ये intuitive power दोनों knowing the limitation of all things, how much ever good they are. Not only this world, even the other world. Then knowing what is ultimate. That clicks to a person who is in sattvic mood. नॉट इन राजसिक तामसिक तो जो तामसिक है सोता रहता है वो दिमाग ही यूज नहीं कर रहा राजसिक वो कब यूजिंग इस दिमाग only for the outer money earning, enjoying, indulging. They are bakwas. But the one who's doing sattvic way, his intellect grows. I'm just giving an idea, try to catch. Now, the four things, one is aharam, second is yajnam, third is tapasya, fourth dhanam. So ahara three times visa, yajnam three times visa, tapasya we have to do three. See the three times of tapasya, sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. In them also, the tapasya, the hard work, the control, etc. are done at three levels: sharirik tapasya, vachika, and manasik. We have spent 2 3 days to study the sharirik and vachik tapasya. Tapasya at the speech level, body level. Today we will study the manasik tapasya. Tapasya to be done at the mind level with our equipment called as mind. As I told you, 4 5 will be told by Krishna भगवान. उसके चारों तरफ और जितने भी हैं आप उनको सबको समझना है. Like अब खाना परोसो, when the husband says, not that only she will give the rice. It means दाल भी, सब्जी भी, पप्पड़, अचार, जो भी बना, all of that. He cannot say everything. He says, sabji bana will say. He will not say, उस सब्जी में तेल डालो, मसाला डालो. It all goes without saying. Like the fathers, go and study well in college. Study well means what? All subjects you have to study. It goes without saying. And शादी के time, the Pandit ji says, to both of you understanding each other, live beautiful life for 100 years. 100 years means in every aspect. Your financial position, health position, the mind, the individuality, the ego, the qualification, each one's weakness है, सब समझकर संभाल कर आगे जाना. एक एक बात नहीं बोलेंगे वो. यहाँ भी कृष्ण भगवान गिविंग मेन थिंग्स, एनीथिंग अदर नियर टू इट accept them also. Don't say भगवान ने तो ये नहीं कहा. He never said, but he didn't say, but he meant that also. Because to say there was no time, because he was in the युद्ध क्षेत्र. ठीक है. Now coming to today's class, let us see twice the chanting of Vachika Tapasya Shloka, 14th one. Let us do 2 times, 15th one, 4 times the Mana Prasad Vala Manasik Tapasya. Let us revise of the Vachik Tapasya once twice. Then we go to study Manasika today, if required, tomorrow too. Let us start. श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम, श्रीगीता शरणं मम, श्रीव्यास शरणं मम, श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम, श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम, श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम, शरणं मम, शरणं मम. ओम श्रीकृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ सप्तदशोऽध्यायः. श्रद्धात्रय विभाग योगः. पंचदश षोडश श्लोकौ. श्रीभगवानुवाच अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यं सत्यं प्रियहितं च यत् स्वाध्यायाभ्यसनं चैव वाङ्मयं तप उच्यते. अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यं सत्यं प्रियहितं च यत् स्वाध्यायाभ्यसनं चैव वाङ्मयं तप उच्यते. Next one, 4 times. Manah prasadah saumyatvam, manah prasadah saumyatvam, manah prasadah saumyatvam, manah prasadah saumyatvam, maunamatma vinigrahah, maunamatma vinigrahah, मौनमात्म विनिग्रहः, मौनमात्म विनिग्रहः, मौनमात्म विनिग्रहः. भावसंशुद्धिरित्येतत्, 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 भावसंशुद्धिरित्येतत्. तपोमानसमुच्यते, 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 तपोमानसमुच्यते. Together twice. श्री भगवानुवाच मनः प्रसादः सौम्यत्वं, मौनमात्मविनिग्रहः, भावसंशुद्धिरित्येतत्, तपोमानसमुच्यते. Again, श्री भगवानुवाच मनः प्रसादः सौम्यत्वं मौनमात्मविनिग्रहः भावसंशुद्धिरित्येतत् तपो मानसमुच्यते. Friends, so शारीरिक तपस्या, 8 things: Deva, Dvija, Guru, Prajna, etc. Pujanam. Then Shaucham, Arjavam, Brahmacharyam, Ahimsa. Sharirika tapasyas. Vachika tapasya, we are told hmm, 6 of them or 4 plus 2. 4 are told, 2 are example. I explained to you exhaustively yesterday. So in the tapasya at the speech level, first tapasya is to refrain, to restrain, to control ourselves, not to speak the vakyas which create udvega, anudvega karam, conscious रहकर. Very sensitive, very sensible. Anudvega karam vakya. 3 examples I'll give you. When 7, 8 countries are meeting together, the prime ministers, etc. So a lot of topics are there to discuss. So some of them may be contradictory to each other, but the way they have to be presented has to be उद्वेग रहित. नहीं तो लीडर ही लड़ेंगे तो गड़बड़ हो जाएगा. One thing you see. Second, I have participated in few. All religions meet. 5, 6 times I attended. All of them I was representing or Sanatana. Now when they speak some things, what they say, there are limitations. There are some notions. They have no authority. And they don't believe also higher things. वो सब मेरे को पता है कि we are studying सनातन धर्म शास्त्र. So differ without differing. है ना? Discarding without discarding. How you have to tell? It's a very delicate issue. Because having trust on us, those organs invited us. So I just have to tell these words, Sanatana Dharma things, this is it is. Then about what the others say, yes, maybe. Very udvega rahit वहाँ बोल कर आना. Because the issue is sensitive. Third example, very funny, you see. On any issue, some 4 or 5 political parties meet in our TV and all. How much udvega yukta they talk to each other on camera only live. They hate each other, abuse each other and all. It's a very sheer insult to that state or nation or place कि ऐसे leaders है जो don't have the patience to listen to other, answer other. You know, it's very sensitive thing. I know with what background I'm saying or back understanding. I know it's tough for them also to control that time. They want to defend their own point of view of their party, at the same time oppose others. The ruling party does it vehemently for them to sustain the power. The opposition shouts so that they get the power. कुछ तो कुछ करेंगे. But it looks so odd, isn't it? And then examples at our own house, the wife, husband, mother, father. How many times Udvega Yukta Vani they were talking. Then they don't do Vachika Tapasya. Ask the birds and animals. Do you want to human life? You want to? No, 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 Baba, इतना लड़ते हैं वो लोग. हमें पशु पक्षी रहना बेटर है. Seeing them fighting. Anudvega karam vakyam. Then Satya vakyam. No compromise with regards to Priyam. Though it is Satya, it should not be curt. It should be Priya. Pyar se. Tone, tune, vocabulary, gestures. Hitam means tell it in such a way, proving that in that there is a hita to that person. This was the first topic. Second topic was among these 4, Anudvekara Vakyam Satyam, all the 4 are together called Vachika Tapasya. No compromise that 1 I am able to do, 3 I can't do. 2 I am able to do, 2 I can't do. 3 I am doing, 1 miss हो रहा है. So ये अनुद्वेगकरम प्रियम हितम but not सत्यम. Or अनुद्वेगकरम सत्यम प्रियम but not हितम. और अनुद्वेगकरम सत्यम हितम बट नॉट प्रियम, और सत्यम प्रियम हितम बट विथ उद्वेग। एक भी छोड़ दिया तो वो फिर तपस्या नहीं बनता वाचिक। ऑल द फोर हैव टू बी देयर, देन ओनली इट्स वाचिक तपस्या। एग्जाम्पल, what is that? Swadhyaya Vyasanam Chaiva. Exactly, that's what in our Upanishad also we studied. Taittiriya. So, it is like Guru saying to the disciple, Beta, Sukhi Bhava, be happy. Shanto Bhava, be peaceful. Then Abhivruddhim Prapyasva, develop in your life. How? Swadhyayam Krutva, do the Swadhyaya. Abhyasanam Krutva, do the Abhyasa. Like Rutam cha Swadhyaya Pravachane cha, Satyam cha Swadhyaya Pravachane cha, which we saw in Taitttiriya, no? They are all from the Guru's side, the Vachika Tapasya. They are all Vachika Tapasya, Guru is expressing. A sample of that, taking from that, because Geetha is the essence of Upanishads. वो example लेकर यहाँ कृष्ण भगवान giving example. What is it? सुखी भवा, शांतो भवा, अभिवृद्धिम प्राप्यस्व. For that, what to do? Swadhyayam kuru, abhyasanam kuru. So the way of telling is udvega rahita. Anudvegakaram fulfilled in that example. Satyam. Is it not Satyam that when we do the Swadhyaya, when we do the Abhyasa, then only there will be Sukha, there will be Shanti, there will be Abhivruddhi, there will be progress, isn't it? सत्य है. अब गुरु शिष्य को बहुत प्यार से बता रहे, प्रिय के साथ बता रहे, showing all his love in him कि I want to see you grow, enjoy life बेटा. देन उसमें हित भी है. अहित है क्या उसमें? कोई बंदा स्वाध्याय अभ्यास करके बिगड़ गया क्या? कोई अहित हुआ क्या किसी का? हित ही हुआ ना. Therefore बेटा स्वाध्याय और अभ्यास करो, आगे बढ़ो. This way of saying is वाचिक तपस्या. In that, not creating udvega in him, and it's a satya, and lovingly you are telling, or when he practices, in that there is benefit to him, not that my selfishness. It is hita to that person. That's vachik tapasya. Swadhyaya abhyasananja kuru, in this way. This is an example of anudvekaram satyam priyamitam. This can be separately also studied, saying at fifth one, swadhyayam. I told you as the swadhyaya is learning from the Guru the shlokas, Veda mantras. Abhyasanam is practicing them every day, practicing. Swadhyaya ke time, you are repeating them when Guru is teaching. Abhyas ke time, Guru is not there, you yourself are there with you, you are doing the abhyas. So the Veda mantra abhyasa, Stotra Parayana abhyasa, Gita shloka abhyasa, Bhajana abhyasa, Kirtana abhyasa. Swadhyaya is learning them from the Guru. Abhyasa doing. These being divine ones, definitely they will be beneficial. That also therefore falls in the category of tapasya only vachik. Good now, badhiya sir. Now once we saw the शारीरिक कायिक और वाचिक तपस्या. Now what is manasika tapasya? Bhagavan Krishna tells us in the shloka number 16. In that he talks about fifth. Iti etat tapo manasam uchyate. Iti, these five together, etat manasam tapaha uchyate. It's called as manasika tapasya. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Beautiful things. But this manasika tapasya, tough to do. But if one is able to do it, na, he is the greatest beneficiary. First, he will be the benefited one. Out of the five things, first two we'll see today, remaining tomorrow. First is manaha prasadaha. This is called as Manasika Tapasya 1. What is the Mana Prasada? Our mind is always in the prasanna sthiti, trupta sthiti. Now, it's a very crucial, critical, difficult thing to explain to you. One is what? To keep the mana in prasanna trupta sthiti. We have to do everything perfectly only. Something imperfectly done and remaining in prasannata is not possible. This is one tough thing. Like she is cooking the food. Perfectly she cooked. Then only she can be prasanna in the mana. कुछ ठीक नहीं बना, हाथ से फिसल गया, मिर्ची ज़्यादा हो गया. She cannot be prasanna. And she can't say, हम भैया मज़ा आ गया आज तो, इनको दाल में ज़्यादा नमक डाला और सब्जी में मिर्ची डाला, अब उनका सब जल रहा है, मैं खुश हूँ. That way she can be prasanna if she giving that food to the mother-in-law. But we're talking about sadhakas, not the samsari. So anything mother-in-law asks us to make, she'll make it in such a way that she will never ask again. बेटी चाय बना के लाओ, और इतना बनाएगी चाय के ऊपर जो ख्वाहिश है सब निकल गए. ख्वाहिश मीन्स डिजायर. That is nonsense. We're talking at the spiritual level, na? Unless we do things perfectly, we can't have manaha prasannata. Therefore, in trying to follow this manaprasada rupi manasik tapasya, we are necessary to follow, we have to the perfection in doing everything. Perfectly, correctly, completely. ये एक हो गया. सेकंड महाप्रसन्नता क्या हुआ कि I tried but I couldn't do it perfectly. But I have done my best. That also is manaprasannata. I tried my best. It can be done by me. Like I am not doing my lectures in the best manner. The 1,000 times it can be better. But I'm not the master either of language or vocabulary or how to deal with the youngsters, how to talk to them. अभी तो बड़ा आर्ट होता है. मेरे पास है ही नहीं. But I am doing honestly my best. Therefore, I can afford to be prasanna. But I can still again think, hey, I can improve upon so that more youngsters and more beautifully help. That aim, that effort is different. But I can be prasanna inside. So by doing everything perfectly, only we can get prasannata. One thing. Second is by doing everything honestly to the abilities you have, then also you can be prasanna. Third thing is what? Even if sometimes we have missed something, still we can be prasanna with another confidence that in my next attempt I will do it better. You are confident, you are honest. अब मिस हो गया, अगली बार ठीक करूंगा. That also can be a cause for being prasanna in the mana. So mana prasada, prasannata in the mind. So in that mind, within there are no regrets or guilts from oneself, nor any complaints or nor any fault findings, not any dissatisfactions with the outer world. In that way, maintaining the mind in that pure state of being is called as mana prasada. And mind you, only one thought about it, this prasannata of mana is not showable outside. It is only inside. It is known only to me. प्रसन्नता ऑफ द मन मुझे ही पता है मैं प्रसन्न हूं कि नहीं. एंड द सेकंड वन सौम्यत्वम. इट इज मन का ही सौम्यत्व है. दिस इज सेम लाइक प्रसन्नता, बोथ आर सेम, बट द सौम्यता इज इन ऑल योर एक्सप्रेशन सो दैट द पीपल रिकॉग्नाइज दैट योर माइंड इज एट ईज और पीस. सौम्यता सबको दिखता है, प्रसन्नता सिर्फ मेरे को ही पता होता है. So what it is? So Maunam, Atma, Vinigra, Bhav, Samshuddhi, etc. These all Mana Sambandhi Tapasya, little more detail. Tomorrow we study. Then all these Kaik, Vachik, Manik, Tapasyas can be Sattvic, can be Rajasic, can be Tamasic. After this, then three types of Dana. Then in the next chapter, Yajna, and then a lot of other things. At least 6, 7 of them also will be told. Jnanam, Gneyam, Parijnata, Karma, Karta, Karanam. All of them are also सात्विक राजसिक तामसिक. इतना हमको भगवान बताएंगे. Beautiful these two chapters. In so many ways, because they are given of moksha only, but from the guna standpoint, from the lower to the higher, how to shift. Those who want to know, these shlokas guide them. Where to put the efforts. In the direction clarity comes to us. अब तो पता चल गया ना how the yajnas are done 3 times, how the bhojana is taken 3 times. Now tapasya भी पहले इन तीन होने के बाद what is sattvic rajasic we'll know it. Do it tomorrow. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Atha Krishna Yajurvediya Taittiriya Upanishad. Om Shanno Mitraha Samvarunaha. Shanno Bhavatvaryama. Shanna Indro Brahaspatihi. Shanno Vishnurukramaha. Namo Brahmane. Namaste Vayo. Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi. Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami. Rutam Vadishyami. Satyam Vadishyami. तन्मामवतु तद्भक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु भक्तारम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ अथ प्रथमा शिक्षावल्ली अन्तिम एकादशोऽनुवाकः शिष्य अनुशासनम्. इन दैट यस्टरडे बेटा हमने एक चीज देखा. मैंने कहा ना इसी को हम 2 या 3 दिन लगाएंगे. व्हाट इज द फर्स्ट वन? Vedam Anuchya means all the knowledge which they need to know for their whole life to live smoothly for themselves, right from gaining outer things to the spiritual evolution, and also by them what is to be served for the society. All that is called as Veda or Jnanam. Anuchya, exhaustively having taught. So the children join at the age of 6 or 7 or 8. Up to the age of 22, they are there, 25, kabhi kabhi. So those 12, 13, 14 years. Right from teaching them at the Sajnana level, संस्कृत भाषा से लेकर के all the shastras are taught. So too the other vyavaharas also are taught. How to maintain the ashram, how to do the guru seva, if there is a temple, bhagavad seva, all other kitchen cooking seva, दूसरों से कैसे रहना, all चीज सिखाए जाते हैं बच्चों को. ये होने के बाद वेदम अनुच्य, देन आचार्य, नो यू आर फिट बेटा, यू हैव टू गो लिव योर लाइफ. Some of them stay saying, Guru Maharaj, हम आपके साथ ही रहेंगे, हम साधना करेंगे. We don't want to enter into any of the grahastha ashrama. 1, 2, 3% will be like that. 70, 80, 90% they go back. 95%. From where they came to go through all the gamut of life. After the brahmacharya, ashrama, in the Guru, after studying everything. When they are being sent out, Guru Maharaj is giving the final words of advice, order to them in that convocation, which were repeatedly told earlier also. So Vedamanuchya Acharya Antevasinam Anushast. आचार्य जी अंतेवासी शिष्यों को अनुशासन डिसिप्लिन दे रहे हैं. शासन मीन्स ऑर्डर, अनुशासन डिसिप्लिन. So the upadesha given by the guru is an order to be followed as a discipline. What are the things he spoke, Guru, while the students are going out? Satyam Vada. Speak the Satya throughout life. Because 2 reasons. Satya ka hi jeet hota hai, Vijay. Second, when you are a speaker of Satya, the Satya itself protects you. Like Vriksho Rakshati Rakshata, Dharmo Rakshati Rakshata, Satyam Rakshati Rakshita. You protect truth, truth protects you. Second, you never have guilt inside. You need not justify. You need not commit the mistake of parampara of the asatya or jhoot. People will love you. People will trust you. More than all that, upar wala vachi. Therefore, satyam vada. Full stop. Do shabd. This is at the speech level, intellectual conviction level. What about the action level? Guru Maharaj says, dharmam chara. Only the dharma acharana you do. What is dharma acharana? Both. What is to be not to be done, not doing. What exactly doing to be done is called dharma. Adharma also. Not doing what is to be done and doing not what is to be done is called adharma. So dharmam chara. You are placed in different places and there your dharma are told to you. Exactly do every one of them 100%. And other than that, you should not do anything opposite to that. Dharmam chara. Anything like 9 o'clock you have to go to the office. 8:50, 8:55 you can go, but not 9:10. 10 minutes late कर दिया तुमने, that is called as adharma. Example. So to evening 5:30 you have to leave the office. 5:45 you stay to do some more work if required, but don't leave before 5:30. It becomes adharma. ऑफिस के रूल जाने का आने का एग्जाम्पल के लिए रे बाबा and for you all what is dharma if you are students going to the colleges schools on time thoroughly listening making the notes aiming the goal of mastering that subjects that are taught by all those teachers. The desire and the effort is your dharma as a student. योर स्टूडेंट तुम्हारा धर्म है पढ़ना है अच्छी तरह सब्जेक्ट को मास्टर करना है दैट इज द धर्म लाइक माई धर्म as best as possible I have to talk on these texts to you. Dharmam chara. Second one Guru said. One more. Swadhyayat ma pramadaha. Doing your swadhyaya. Okay. The three swadhyayas are one. Listening to the Guru in the class. Second. Doing contemplation at home with the basis of the book on the basis of which he spoke. Third one is matching that knowledge with one's own behavior, performance, attitude. जिसको कहते हैं स्वाध्याय मीन्स am I living as said by the Guru, as said by the scripture or not? Exactly what we saw today in our common sense thought. Swadhyaya means introspection. Whether I have understood or not what Guru said, am I practicing it or not? That's called Swadhyaya. अपने आप को पढ़ना स्वाध्याय अपने आप को पढ़ना ये little higher level the meaning of swadhyaya spiritual level is what when Guru taught he taught it. It is his knowledge. When you go home study the book you are lifting it from the book which are very necessary first two steps. But the third is what the knowledge from the mouth of the Guru from the book should be lifted into your intellectual conviction so that it becomes your knowledge. Then you live it na LIVE तुम उसको जियोगे that owning that knowledge with clarity is called actually स्वाध्याय स्व अध्ययन. तो मैं इस बात को भली बात ही समझ लिया. For example, the above said two things only. Satyam Vada, Guru said, with all the logics. Same thing when you go and study the book, उसमें भी वो author ने लिखा है Satyam Vada. Now, what is स्वाध्याय of this word? Okay, if I speak asatya, these are the problems. If I speak satya, these are the benefits. Now convinced. Now I started practicing and I mastered it. Now I am a person of only speaking satya. That mastery in following what is said by the Guru and Shastra is called Swadhyaya. अभी हमने पढ़ा स्वाध्यायाभ्यसनम चैव वांग्मयम तव उच्यते गीता. Here also स्वाध्यायात मा प्रमदः. So don't do the pramada regarding swadhyaya. Pramada means carelessness, inadvertence, negligence, taking it for granted, thinking that it's not required, saying that I'll manage. ये सारा प्रमाद होता है. जिंदगी में हमको हमेशा हराने वाला नाश करने वाला एक ही चीज है कॉल्ड एज प्रमाद taking for granted. You say yesterday, day before, in rains and floods, how many of them took it for granted that we will cross that rainy road? Two wheelers, cars, बह गए बेचारे. कोई कोई को तो जान भी गया बेटा. That is called pramada, arrogance. That nothing will happen to me. It's a big topic which in the 14th chapter study time while discussing Tamoguna, Pramadalasya Nidramihi, Tannimadhnati Bharata, we have exhaustively studied. ठीक है, कल मैं थोड़ा इसके और थोड़ा ध्यान देता हूँ. So what is the whole topic? Shishyas were with the Guru for sufficient period of time. Guru taught them the entire Veda. Now they are going out. At the time of going, Guru is doing the Anushasana. In that, three visa. Satyam Vada, second Dharmam Chara, third Swadhyaya Ma Pramadaha. Then we have some 7, 8, 9 more necessary orders Guru gives. We study all of them slowly, thoroughly. Then Acharya Prem Dhanamahurtya Prajadantuma Vivachetsih Satyana Pramatavyam Dharmana Pramatam Kusalana Pramatyam Bhutena Pramatavyam Adhyaya Pravachanabhyam Na Pramatavyam Deva Pitrukaryabhyam Na Pramatavyam. Then after these 8 are said, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, you all know that Matru Deva Bhava, Pitru Deva Bhava, Acharya Deva Bhava, Atithya Deva Bhava. 12 हो गए. यान्य नवद्यानि कर्माणि तानि सेवितव्यानि 13 नौ इतराणि 14 ये केचास्मच्छ्रेयाकं स्वब्राह्मणाः तेषां प्रयासनेन प्रश्वसितव्यं श्रद्धयादेयम् अश्रद्धयादेयं श्रियादेयं ह्रियादेयं भियादेयं संविदादेयम् अतएते कर्म विचिकित्सा वा वृत्त विचिकित्सा वा स्यात्. Around 20-25 instructions Guru is going to give. उसमें से दो हमने मेन वाले पकड़ लिए शुरू से, सत्यम वद धर्मम चर. And then I have not told you many other details. When we do asatya vachanam and adharma acharanam, people anyway blame us. Then they blame our parents कि किसके बच्चे हैं ये, इतना झूठ बोलते हैं, इतना अधर्म करते हैं. Then they definitely blame the guru. कहाँ पढ़ के आया ये, इतना अधर्म पाप कर रहा है, असत्य बोल रहा है ना. कहाँ पढ़ के आते, गुरु को भी डांटेंगे. जैसे एक दिन ऐसे मैं जा रहा था, these youngsters arrogant like you standing on the road with heavy vehicles there blocking all other traffic. तो आई टू आस्क देम, बेटा ये ट्रैफिक में बीच में खड़े होकर सबको डिस्टर्ब करना कौन से कॉलेज में पढ़ा तुमने? कहाँ सिखाया तुमको? ऐसा कह के मैं चला गया. आई कांट आर्ग्यू विद दोस एरोगेंट यंगस्टर्स. वो एक ने हंसा, उसमें उसको समझ में आया, बाकी ने पता नहीं. आई डिडंट टर्न बैक एंड सी वेदर दे मूव्ड फ्रॉम द रोड एंड नॉट. कौन से स्कूल में कॉलेज सिखाए तुमको कि ऐसे गाड़ी चलाओ आवाज करते हुए कि एवरीबॉडी इज डिस्टर्बिंग अराउंड, बिकॉज इट इज अधर्मम. Like that, so many. So tomorrow we'll see remaining few of them. Thank you. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namah. Shri Janaki Vallabho Vijayate Shri Ramacharithamanas Panchama Sopana Sundara Kandaha. So yesterday we saw Hanumanji says when he saw the Ramayudankita Gruha, then he saw Navatulsika Vranda, then he understood that some Sajjana, he was having a doubt. How come in Lanka, which is the place of all Rakshasas, Sajjana can stay? He was in that way contemplating, staying there only without moving ahead. At that same time, Vibhishanaji woke up. Moment he woke up, he started taking Lord Rama's name. Rama Rama Tehi Sumirana Kina. You have the moment Hanumanji ki kaan mein wo pahuncha, first of all he was very happy. Second, it's a confirmation to him that he is Sajjana. Third, he thought, with him I will make friendship with all my efforts, sacrifices if required. Fourth one, with Sajjana or Sadhu, कार्य का हानि नहीं होता. Remember, here पहले Mainaka and all of them, when he had to move quickly, he moved. He can't stop. Here he is entered into Lanka. Now we'll have to search for Mother Sita. Somebody should be there to help us, protect us. Luckily, somebody is taking Rama Nama. He must be Sajjana. Let me have a parichaya with him and see. And if he may not help me, he will not at least commit the harm or looks on to me. Sadhute hoina karajahani. Now, this is a big Mahavakya. It itself is to be studied. We should be a sadhu, and sadhu's lakshana is that he should not trouble others who are doing the karya. whoever they may be, उनके कार्य में, उनके ड्यूटी में, उनके ग्रेट गोल्स एंड अचीवमेंट में हमें हानि नहीं करना, वो साधु का लक्षण है। तो और बड़ा बात बताओ तो टोटल वर्ल्ड के कार्य में, वर्ल्ड को चलाने वाले भगवान के कार्य में हम टांग नहीं अड़ाना, कार्य को हानि नहीं कराना। Whole world is a big mission. It's going on in so many ways. The galaxies are moving, the Milky Ways are moving, the solar system is moving, the sun is moving, the planets are moving, earth is moving. On the earth, every of the beings are so busily engaged in karma action. Our presence should be such that it should be in line with all of them, not disturb their karma. That's called sadhutva. At the universal cosmic level, I told you, at your own level, you are driving your two wheeler in such a way that the other people who are coming or going, they are not disturbed. Their karya ka hani nahi hua. That you are called a sadhu. If you are traveling that way, overtake इधर उधर कर रहे हो, disturb कर रहे हो, you are not a sadhu, then asadhu. Everywhere, sadhu जो हुई ना कारज हानि. You become a sadhu for others. And when there are sadhus, go and meet. अब he is taking Rama Nama, he will be definitely a sadhu. सुबह सुबह उठकर वो भी 4 बजे. बाकी राक्षस तो उठे ही नहीं, वो तो 10 बजे तक सोएंगे, क्योंकि वो रात को 2 बजे तक टीवी देख रहे थे. अब विभीषण जी 9 बजे सो गए, क्योंकि उनके सुबह उठकर 4 o'clock you have to take Lord's name and do that puja etc. Take the tulsi dala, Ram puja, सब he has to do. The bhakta, the sadhak, get up at 4:30. If other days sleep at 9, the dushta rakshasas wake up to 2:30. Therefore, next day 10 tak they will not get up. So up to this visa yesterday. Now the discussion between two. In that no, that second श्लोक में जो विभीषण जी कहते हैं ना, वो मेरे को तो बोलना नहीं आता, मेरे को तो I can't speak about it. Anyway, I can't dare to do that shloka today completely. थोड़ा touch आज कल ज़्यादा. I am doing the chaupai number 3 and 4 of this doha after the 5th. What is it? विप्ररूपधरि बचन. I have seen yesterday this. साध्य होने कारण हाजी बता दिया. Next. विप्ररूपधरि बचन सुनाये, सुनत विभीषण उठित आये, करि प्रणाम पूछी कुशलाई, विप्र कहो निज कथा भुजाई, कि तुम हरिदास नमः कोई, मोरे हृदय प्रीति अति होई, कि तुम राम दीन अनुरागी, आयहु मोहि करन बड़ भागी, तब हनुमंत कही सब, राम कथा निज नाम, सुनत जुगल तन पुलक मन, मगन सुमिरि गुण ग्राम, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब हंतन की जय, सदगुनाथ महाराज की जय. So what was conviction Hanuman ji? He is a sadhu. I will do my friendship with him. He will not trouble my work. Sajjana chinha ईसन हटि करहु मिताई, साधुत होइना कारज हानि. Now what did he do? Vipra रूप धरि बचन सुनाए. He took the Brahmana Vesha Hanuman ji. He can become small, big, small, big. अब इतना छोटा विप्र है नहीं पता, so he must have become big early morning. देख लिया कोई इधर उधर, nobody is there. He took a Brahmana Vesha. Because Brahmana are the ones who get up morning, they go for what required. He took. Then Vachana Sunai. This Vipra Rupa he takes. In the beginning also, first time when he meets Ram Lakshmana. When Sugriva said, भाई जाके देख कौन है वो, वाली तो नहीं भेजा कि मुझे को मारने के लिए, भाग जाते हो. सुग्रीव डर के. हनुमान जी in Brahmana Rupa goes, does namaskar to them, then asks who are they, and they tell we are Ram Lakshmana in search of Sita. Who are you? Then Hanuman ji comes in original form. Then good discussion there. हनुमान जी कहते रोते हुए, मैं तो आपका भक्त हूँ, मैं अज्ञानी हूँ, मैं तो आपको नहीं जानता, आपको तो जानना चाहिए. Then राम जी से, तुम ही विप्र रूप में आकर छुपा रहे हो अपने आप को, मैं क्या करूँ? If you have come in original form, I would have accepted. You अपने आप तुम छुप रहे हो, मैं क्या करूँ? दैट अ ब्यूटीफुल डिस्कशन इन तुलसी रामायण. राम हनुमान मिलन. अब हुआ ये सब बताऊंगा तो फिर सालों साल चलेगा ये ग्रंथ. तो विप्र रूप धरि वचन सुनाए. सी वचन सुना में ई कॉल्ड, कौन है अंदर, क्या मैं मिल सकता हूँ, इस तरह से. ही कॉल्ड, वचन सुनाना में बुलाना, ब्राह्मण रूप धार कर. देन सुनत विभीषण उठित आए. The moment Vibhishan heard that, he got up and came quickly out. So he's so alert, so sensitive. And he heard the voice of Hanumanji. And it has its own mithas because of his Rama Bhakti. So many things. Definitely those subtler aspect of, ऐसा कोई उनका कोई ऐसा आवाज नहीं है, कोई अदर दूसरे ब्रदर सिस्टर एक दूसरे राक्षसों का नहीं. मीठा भी है, अलग भी है. तो विभीषण जी तुरंत ही came out. And if somebody is so early morning coming, so they must be also needing from us something. कुछ है ना. Somebody suddenly knocks your door with an appointment, that means he needs you, so help him यार. Don't say कि don't come to disturb me. ये सब इंडिया का कल्चर नहीं है. इंडिया में हर एक दरवाजा हमेशा तैयार होता है, खटखटाओ, कोई हेल्प चाहिए तो रेडी रहो. ऐसा anybody comes to you without appointment, understand that they are in some need, have some concern, have that kindness. Don't shout it, no I'm busy, why did you come without telling me. बोलिए क्या चाहिए. तो Vibhishan did not say, I'm doing Ram Nam, you're disturbing me. He just came. In that sweet way, Hanumanji also might have called. कोई है अंदर, उनको हमारा नमस्कार है, अब राम नाम ले रहे हो, आपसे मिलना है, आ सकते हैं क्या. In that way, he might have spoken. All that Tulsidas ji leaves to our imagination. But the understanding is, he called in such a way that without delay, Vibhishan ji came. We have to talk in such a way that the others also respond so quickly. तो ये सब फिर रहस्य है बोलने के सीक्रेट्स. अब इसमें मैं नहीं जा रहा हूँ. दैट्स व्हाट आई एम टेलिंग. आवर शास्त्रास at every topic shloka level has so many things to convey to us. If you love the shastra and listen from someone and start studying, all those secrets are revealed to you. तो विप्र रूप धरि वचन सुनाए. Then sunata vibhishana uttitah, got up and came running only. Then he was in Brahmana Rupa, therefore Kari Pranama. He did pranams first to that Brahmana Veshadhari Hanumanji. Then Puchi Kusalai. First he asked for the Kushalata. How are you and all that? Do you need anything in the morning? I all that he asked Kushalai. Then Vipra kahau nija katha mujai. When Hanuman said, no, I want nothing, I just came to meet you. Then he asked, हे विप्र ब्राह्मण बताइए आप कौन है, कहाँ से आए, क्या चाहते. पहले कुछ चाहिए क्या, इमीडिएट. देन हु आर यू एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट. फर्स्ट गिव फॉर द पर्सन व्हाट ही वांट्स, देन यू आस्क हु आर यू एंड ऑल. डोंट से जब तक मैं नहीं जानता तुमको मैं पानी भी नहीं दूंगा, खाना भी नहीं दूंगा. दिस इज नॉट ए साधु लक्षण. Somebody is in need, you give it first, then you ask, अच्छा कौन है क्या है. Immediate needs. If not need, at least the inquiry. और हनुमान जी को चाहिए नहीं, so they said, I want nothing. Then tell me आपकी कथा क्या है. Before हनुमान जी answers, विभीषण जी खुद ही गेस लगाते हैं in his mind and says to Hanuman ji, by seeing his Oliya, by seeing his speech, not only because of these two, but also because of what is continuously there in the Vibhishana's heart and what is the situation around. Because of these four reasons, what he guesses about the one who has come in the Vipra Rupa, something marvelous, something unique. इतना बढ़िया बात मैं तो कहीं नहीं पढ़ा. मैं आपको थोड़ा बताऊंगा आज, so that you carry that mood with you. Little analysis tomorrow I will do. Analysis की जरूरत ही नहीं, जब बात बताया, you are such a smart guys, you will catch it. What he says, hey Vipra, tell me who you are. Before Hanumanji answers, Vibhishan himself putting the guess कि तुम्हा हरिदासा नमः कोई. Are you any of the Haridasa, means भगवान के भक्त हो क्या तुम. In that question only you can see how much Vibhishan ji must be inside. हिंदी में कहते हैं ना तरस रहे हैं for the darshan of the Haridas. So to Hanumanji's Vesha, Bhasha, Bhusha was like that. एंड विभीषण जी के हृदय में क्या आप हरिदास हो? दिस इज व्हाट हिंदुइज्म, अतिथि देवो भव. Day after tomorrow we'll see in the Taittiriya Upanishad. Then he says, More hritaya prithiyati hoi. I'm so happy to see you. Are you a Bhagwan's Bhakta? Means how much Vibhishan ji either longing for the darshan of Bhagwan Bhakta or always fed up of these Haridveshi Dushta Rakshasas, including his own brother, in whose company is always there. So he says, Are you Haridas? Same Janakaji says when Sri Ramji goes to that Janakapuri. He says कि मेरा मन राम जी को देखकर विचलित हो रहा है. Because my mind is always stable in Brahmanubhuti. It never comes down from it. The moment the mind is disturbed seeing Rama, is he Brahman himself? Is he Paramatma? This way he asks Vashishta ji, Vishwamitra ji. Then Vishwamitra ji tells all of that. Tomorrow I'll touch on it little more. Then the second case is the ultimate यार. कहते हैं कि तुम राम हो दीन अनुरागी, or are you Rama himself who has anuraga for the dina bhaktas कि आयो मोहि करण बड़ भागी, कि to bless me and make me bhagyavan, are you the Rama himself who have come? Now imagine like Shavari, that means how much Vibhishanji must be waiting for Rama darshana from how many years. उसमें गेस ये है क्योंकि सीता जी को किडनैप करके लाया रावण, तो डेफिनेटली राम तो आएंगे. दैट ही नोस, दैट इज इंसिडेंटल, दैट इज द सीता जी के हेतु आना. बट फॉर हिमसेल्फ हाउ मच इज तरस रहे हैं राम दर्शना, कि क्या तुम राम भक्त हो या साक्षात राम हो. बोथ वे से हाउ टू सी. The presence of Hanumanji made him think like that. And he himself is such a great devotee. Early morning when he sees a Brahmana, he only guesses in him only Bhagwan Rama or Bhakta. He can guess many. Because Ravana also went in sadhu vesha to kidnap Sita and all. सब पता है उनको. He himself is a Mayavi. Vibhishana also can take any room. In this, there are few things to learn. Tomorrow we'll do them. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat, Sajjana Shanti Apniyat, Shanto Muchit Bandivya, Muktas Chanya Vimochet, Asatoma Sadgamaya, तमसो ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतंगमय ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदम पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो परमशिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणस्तु. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. गीता माता की जय. वेदव्यास भगवान की जय. श्री तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद की जय. श्री याज्ञवल्क्य वैशंपायन महातपस्या ऋषियों की जय. जय. श्री तुलसीदास महाराज की जय. आंजनेय भगवान की जय. सुंदरकांड महाशास्त्र की जय. श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की, सीता माई की, लक्ष्मण स्वामी की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतान की जय. सतुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती पति हर हर महादेव हर. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय राम राम. अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदि भगवती माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक उपास जिज्ञास धर्म संस्थापक मोक्ष मुक्तगण की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय. अध्यात्म जीवन विधान की जय. समस्त युवा मंडल की जय. चलो कल मिलो.